I'm gonna clean instead of having this bottom here come forward. I'm gonna have it drop straight down.
That's pretty badass, man.
Yeah, just a little something I'm working on.
That's awesome. Adjust my camera. Try to make it to where I'm actually looking at the screen for the most part. There we go. Yeah, it's nice. Why is it not showing now? There we
It's
go.
gonna take a little bit of work here to get this right, but
That's pretty dang cool.
yeah, dude, this program's pretty legit.
So you just drag it around to make the border?
Yeah, it might end up being easier to kind of start over.
Which one is this?
This is just the design program.
I mean, is this a particular frame?
G19 Gen 4.
Like 19 Gen 4.
So I got the outline done, and then I'm gonna put this pattern. I'm gonna end up throwing in the front here. So this green area gives me like my front strap area and
In your
the
back strap?
area, and then I'll get these lines straightened out down here, and then extend that green down, and then throw that texture in there.
I just saw the picture with all the other ones you got too. That's pretty dang cool.
Yeah, man, I got a bunch of them. What else we got going on tonight? Anything?
I figured we would talk about your laser stuff, NRA show, long range shoot we got coming up, and what else? I had something else in there too. There's one other thing. NRA show, long range, and can't remember what it was now. Title anywhere?
I don't think. Did you have a title?
I think I had an email come through actually. Hold on. Of course, that doesn't say. Night vision class. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man, that's gonna be awesome.
So actually, while you're doing your border, I got some pretty cool little add-ons today. So,
Ooh, I like that.
this little guy, it's a knockoff Princeton Tech Light. Got it on my thigh rim so I can turn it and do whatever I need to. God, this is so weird doing it backwards. But it is just a little white light.
Nice. Okay.
2 different brightness settings, and then just kind of like a little reading map light, basically.
Okay.
And then I got this helmet back set up. It's kind of just going to be a little extra.
Nice.
But I got the harness system back in it, all that good stuff.
Are you having? Do you have a lot of people that are going to be renting stuff yet?
Mostly right now, just suppressors. I think a couple people are going to try to get some of the rental night vision stuff. Most people seem pretty well squared away.
Nice. Okay.
That's pretty crazy how you're doing that.
Yeah, just drag it around to where I
And
can
then
get
just
it
erase
lined up.
what you don't want to show.
Yeah, I just got to get the. Damn it! These little node tools, they're great sometimes, but man, they really piss me off sometimes.
Could you have figured this out without the class?
No. Some of the stuff like is not hard, but it's like,
It just would have taken forever to figure it out.
yeah. Okay. Screw with it.
Let's see if we can share this bad boy around. If you guys are watching, thank you. We got a couple of people in here right now. Welcome. Jay is working on a Glock 19 Gen 4 frame right now. He is got his new laser certification done.
Nope.
His new machine. Is the machine set up?
Nope, I don't have it yet.
Uh,
It should be in because I mean it's got to get shipped, so I should have it next week. So I'm hoping to have it all fully set up and operational by like the second or third week of March.
it's really damn cool that you can like screen share it and show it to us and stuff.
Yeah. Now you want to see something crazy though? I'll have to undo it, but like. So whenever I want to throw this in, sorry, so I'm going to take this. I want to throw this in there. So I'm going to throw it into that green area. That's why I highlight it green so it's easy to see. Watch this.
What?
Yeah. That easy. That easy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's I mean the design program's pretty cool, and then the actual cutting program is separate, but
Are we playing some Resurgence after this live tonight?
I might. We'll see. We'll see. I know we talked about it the other day. Well, I got the box right here. I did get 4 of those 13.7 barrels in. I know you asked me the other day.
You got what?
The 13.7 barrels, I did get 4 more in.
Oh, sweet.
So I remember we talked about that the other day. Yeah, I got a big order in. I just haven't put it away yet.
Come on. There we go.
You want to hear something, a little bit of ATF oddities?
Yeah.
So as an 07, as a manufacturer, I'm required every year to file a manufacturing report. It's a manufacturing and exportation report. It's required. It has to be done by April 1st every year. And so I've always done it. You know, all the 5 years I've been in business now, it's always every year you go in and you say, all right, I manufactured 5 rifles or 10 rifles or 3 pistols and 5 machine guns or, you know, whatever it is. You go in and you manufacture. You say what you manufactured. So the very first year that I was in business, I didn't manufacture anything. So there's this when you're going on one of the screens, there's a little checkbox that you can click that says no manufacture, no exportation. And so when you get to your page that you input everything that you manufacture, it automatically zeroes everything out for you. So you don't have to go in and type 0 in every single block, you know. So that's still there, that no exportation, no manufacturing. However, it changed this year. It is not, no, it's called the manufacture and exportation report. So that tells me that we report what we manufacture. Not this year. This year, it is the number of firearms released into commerce. And you have to put down for pistols, you have to separate them by caliber, like up to 22, up to, I can't remember the steps, like up to 22 caliber, up to 45 caliber, up to, 32 caliber, like there's different steps, and then there's short barrel rifles, short barrel shotguns, AOWs, machine guns. It's not, again, it's not and it even says on there, not the number that you manufactured. The total number released into commerce is the way it's worded.
That's pretty sucky.
So I got to go through my whole entire A&D book to find the ones that I got that I that had people I shipped out, or people did 4473s for, or whatever the case, for the entire calendar year of 2022.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, it's like that's odd.
It is odd.
Like, then why is it called a manufacturer's report? Because it's still called a manufacturer and exportation report. So why is it called that if it's not for that?
Man, they are gathering all the info they can right now.
Yep. And that's, to me, I was like, now wait a minute. Now that's very strange. Like, if it changed and said, hey, we need to know the number of firearms that you disposed of, like, sure, but then call it that.
Wow.
It's very, 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 very odd.
That is odd for sure. Fucking ATF doing ATF things, man. Never fucking fails.
Yep. That is exactly what is happening.
So before it was just the guns that you actually manufactured. So any Liberty Bell rifles that you sold.
Yep. So any rifles manufactured or machine guns manufactured or whatever it was, you just go in and you say, hey, all right, I manufactured. And if it's pistols, you still had to break it out by caliber. So let's say I manufactured, 5 22 caliber pistols, and I manufactured 5 45 caliber pistols, or, whatever it is. Like, for rifles, it was usually you just put down the total number of rifles manufactured. They didn't really care about caliber. Not typically, at least.
Huh.
Again, man, super strange.
Sorry, Jay. Colin, how's it going, man? Good, brother. But yeah, no, that's super fuggy. So if anybody just buys a pistol,
well, and so that's the thing to me, the oddest part about it is, it's like, are you making your regular, like your regular O2 dealers or whatever O1 dealers, are they having to file that too?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to sell more guns than what I would.
I mean, like Scott, for example, he's got his same thing that you do, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And so he sold, I think they said 700 something guns out of that store.
Yeah. So if he's an 07, then he's got to file that same report. So that means he's got to go through his entire A&D book
and list out every single one of them.
Pretty much, because it was, again, it was broken out. It had rifles. It was rifles, and then it had like all your NFA stuff. But I remember pistols and revolvers, you had to go, it was caliber. So it was like up to 22 caliber. And then I think the next step was like up to 25 caliber, up to 32 caliber. So it's like, so you got to go through, it's not just like a simple, like, all right, how many did I manufacture? 10, 20, 50, 100, 400, whatever it was. Type your number in. No, it's everything you sold.
Jesus.
Everything. And that's what, again, it's so strange that the timing that now they do this,
Right.
It's very odd. And I don't like it.
Nope, I don't either. Sue. Very Seuss.
Very, very, very.
Oh, man.
This is the part of this designing that drives me nuts, because I'm so, like, anal about it. I'll get it close enough for tonight and and then call it, because I'm not gonna sit here and
Got pretty good though.
yeah, this is where it's gonna get. This is where I'm saying it might be easier for me to just start over with a new outline for some of these. If I can't get the lines to lay right, I'll just start all over again.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
It's pretty damn cool though. Pretty mesmerized by it.
Yeah, I like doing it. It's like I said, it's a pain sometimes, but it's funny because the computer will reach a point to where it's like, all right, I can't do this anymore, and the computer will start like slowing down on me, and the program will start slowing down on me, and
Gonna have to get you a better computer, huh?
no, it's not the computer, it's the program.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you get all that, like, because it stores some of that memory, that cache data temporarily, and eventually enough of it builds up that the program's like, okay, I've had enough, so I'll close out the program, restart it, clear all that temporary data out, and it's usually fine then. But come on.
Huh.
No, that ain't right. Can't decide if I want to round that out or not.
So in our A show, we got less than 2 months.
Dude, no joke. Well, that's the other thing. Because I went and shot yesterday, and I was like, shit, like you guys are going to be up here in right at a month.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, that at least gives me an idea about where my line's going to be, and I can fiddle around with this a little bit more.
I was wondering if you could just drag that down. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, because this line right here, in between these two lines, that'll be the actual border that's cut.
And the laser can do that border too.
Oh yeah, I'll do all of it.
Can you just keep doing multiple passes to make it deeper?
Yeah, so on a Glock frame, it usually only takes about 4 or 5 passes.
It's pretty crazy.
On those the 1911 grips that I did, that was 50 passes.
I was gonna say, yeah, that metal on metal.
Yep. To get, I mean, there's different settings for different things. It just depends. It just depends on what you're doing.
Carcane. Well, that doesn't look like Liberty Bell to me. Liberty Bell wagon wheels.
Yeah, buddy. I figured I'd play around with some wagon wheels a little bit and see what we can do. Say what?
Or grapefruit.
Man, we could so I took that. I literally just Googled wagon wheel and grabbed a picture and turned it into that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it looks. Let's go ahead and throw this in there, and then we'll call it a night. big enough. So let's do this. Still not quite big enough. Dang it. Might have to make it a little smidge bigger. There we go. There we go.
That's crazy.
Boom. Save that and
So put your mouse above, so on the left side.
yep.
Right where the front texture blanks out into the wagon wheel. Is that what mag release is?
Right here, yep.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, so this was again, this is something that I kind of messed around with a little bit. I started with, because I save everything separate files, so that way if I screw up, like going back is a lot harder than just starting over. So I've got it saved. Pistol outlines. G19 Gen 4. Where is it? Modified. I think I called it modified. Nope, I don't think that's it. I don't remember what I named it. Maybe it was this one. So this is kind of what I started with. And then I just modified it to be this.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I can throw another, if I want to throw another texture into this, I can do that. If I want to do something completely different, I can do that. And then what I'll do whenever I put it over to the machine, like I'll grab just the outline and run the outline on the physical gun itself, make sure the outline is sitting correctly. And as long as it's, once I get it lined up, like centered where I need it, run it.
That's pretty dang cool.
Probably take, to do the, like the left side here, probably take the machine, I don't know, 4 minutes to run that.
Huh. And total to do the entire thing?
Yeah, to do, like, just to do the left side here, like from the moment I hit start, probably take 4, maybe 5 minutes, and then the left side will be done, and I'll move on to the right side. It's always a good idea. I learned the hard way in class. It's a good idea to take your outline and make sure that it lines up on the gun before you go and do any design work. Because so that G17 that I did, I actually had to move on the right side. I had to reduce the size of the whole thing by 1/10 of an inch, because when I flipped the gun over, it didn't quite fit in the outline that I had in the computer.
Oh, no.
And I didn't check it before I did all the design work. So all the design work was completely done, like completely done. Like there was no going back unless I started over. So I just took the whole thing, shrunk it by 1/10 of an inch, and you can't really tell a difference. Like flipping from one side to the other, you can't really tell. So It's like, but lesson learned on that one.
It's pretty dang cool, man. The left and the right, that's pretty grippy, isn't it?
Yeah. I did that whole G43 like that. I'll tell you what, that basket weave, I was like, I'll run it to see how it feels in the hand. I love it. That texture feels phenomenal. It's great on the gas pedal cut, the accelerator spot. I didn't modify that at all. I just stippled it. And the amount of control that I had putting my thumb on there, it felt great. Very grippy, but not like cut your hands grip, but a really solid texture. I was pleasantly surprised.
Nice.
So we'll grab a few of one of the projects I worked on while I was out there. Here was that G17 that I did. Let's close out. Here. Yeah, so this was the G17 that I did in class.
It's pretty cool.
So this was how I designed it and how it looked and all that. And it was, man, like I said, it feels really good. And then I had the back strap, and I was messing around. And again, this was just kind of a project, like messing around with it. And
Do you have that? Do you have that with you?
No, it had to get shipped to me because I couldn't fly with it. Couldn't fly with it.
Is that yours? Are you building that out into something?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It was just something that I wanted to take a look with, and let me open this up. Here's those 1911 grips I did.
Oh yeah. That's crazy.
But you see how dark it looks?
Uh-huh.
That's just because I've prepared it already for the actual cutting program. Once I prepare it, it kind of changes the look a little bit. So, hold on. I hear one of the kids. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. So, guys, I don't know who's watching right now, if you even care, but let me show you something I am working on. Let's see. What is that? Well, it won't let me share my screen. I don't know what's going on. But I am working on the Staccato C2 video, guys, so it's going to be a good one once we get it done. Got a couple other things we're working on as well. Google Chrome would like to record these. Oh, gosh, what is going on? Jay had to go check on the kid, y'all. He should be back here in just a minute. But in the meantime, let's see. What the hell was that? All right, guys, I am trying to figure out what to do with this guy. This is one of my oldest AR9s here. Palmetto State, actually, on this one. Pretty sweet. Little, I think it's a 10-inch setup here. But I'm not a big fan of this little Stinger-style rail. And I need to get this off and put something different on here. So I'm trying to decide what to do with this thing. Maybe you guys have some suggestions. Obviously, this bad boy gets to come off here soon and turn into a stock. So, yeah, almost end of days for that. And then we have inability to suppress it right now because I can't get a suppressor in through this rail. So either I cut the rail or I get a new rail, and I think the best option would just be to get a new rail at this point. So that is the game plan. But yeah, AR9, what should I do with it, guys? I think it's 9.5 or 10-inch barrel in here. Haven't shot this thing in years. It's just been kind of hanging around, so please give me some advice or trade me for something better. I don't even know what this thing would be worth, honestly, at this point. It's pretty basic. Pretty basic. Who we got in here, guys? Let us know if you guys are watching. But we're going to the NRA show mid-April. That should be a pretty fun time. Jay, Charles, all those guys are going. Black Diamond Guns and Gear, Tony Merkel, all those guys are going up with us. And then in March, we are going actually up to Jay's to do our long-range shoot. So we do a yearly meet up there, go to the farm, get a 1,000-yard range to shoot on, and just have a good time. This year, we're focusing on the new Constitution rifle and my new AR-10 build and a couple other guns that we'd like to touch out or reach out and actually try to touch something. So it's going to be a good time. But in March for that, so a lot of cool content coming from that. NRA show is going to be pretty baller. We got a nice house outside of town there, about 10 of us. And then night vision class is going to be pretty epic as well. We've got 10 people already signed up, actually 11 people already signed up, and I am trying to fill the last 4 spots now. So going to be a good time if you guys are interested. Sweetwater, Tennessee, $125. If you have all your own stuff, that's awesome. If not, we may have something to lend you. So be sure to holler at us. Hey, Jay, you may want to back out and come back in. Yours is like really delayed.
All right.
Let's see here.
There we go. How's that?
Much better.
Sweet. Okay.
But yeah, got a lot of stuff coming up. Trip up to see you here at the end of next month. NRA show coming up.
That's going to be exciting. You know, whenever I was out there yesterday shooting, and all I could think about, because the wind wasn't terrible yesterday. You know, it'd pick up a little bit, but it was fairly calm, 3 to 5 mile an hour winds. It was nice. And all I could think about was like, man, we've had all this planned for months. And if we get like 30 mile an hour winds the day that you guys are here, like that'll just screw everything up. Like that's all I could think about is like, that's what's going to end up happening.
It's very likely.
So I wouldn't surprise me. I mean,
we'll still make it a good time.
Oh yeah, we just won't be able to shoot as long a range as what we were hoping, but
I guess I need to start stocking up on 308 for this trip, huh?
yeah, it'd probably be a good idea.
Are you going to have the 6mm for us, or do I need to try to get some of that too?
Keep an eye out for it because I mean, like I said, I was testing yesterday and I blew through 145 rounds yesterday.
Woo!
Yeah, so that's like $200 and some worth of ammo.
Sounds expensive as hell.
But again, like I mean, I'm not going to bring a product to market that sucks or that I
Right,
haven't
absolutely
tested.
not.
So, I mean, we were hitting out to 800 yesterday without much problems.
You went to Brock's?
Yeah.
Sweet. Is he excited about us coming up?
Oh yeah, he was excited. I tell you, you know what? One thing that was kind of that I thought was I didn't shoot a whole lot with the suppressor because I was trying to get dope, and most people aren't going to have that same suppressor, so I don't want it to throw my dope off. But I was out at 400, and so I had the targets set up out to 400 at first before I made any changes, because from there, then it was go out, move them every couple hundred yards, and go back and engage. But at the 400-yard target, I was hitting, I got the dope set, was hitting dead nuts on, not a whole lot of wind. So my left to right was, an inch or two varying. And I threw that Lahar L on there, and that shifted my point of impact about 6 inches up at 400 yards.
So it's coming out faster?
Yep. So that's which is common. You get more muzzle velocity with not a ton, but with a suppressor you get a little bit more muzzle velocity. So it shifted that point of impact, but the left to right didn't adjust that at all. So I was like, okay, like that's awesome.
That is awesome.
That can's gassy as shit on that 6 arc though.
Is it?
Oh, dude, one of the things I did whenever I first just function tested it, like, hey, just making sure it works, it runs. I didn't really set buffer weights or anything like that. I just put something in it and made sure that I didn't have like a gas alignment issue or something like that. So I was like, whenever I go out and actually shoot it for distance, I'll take buffer weights and I'll play with that while I'm doing that, so I'm not wasting ammo. Well, then I forgot to take a buffer weight out there, different buffer weights out there, and do that yesterday. So my brass deflector is all kinds of beat to shit right now because I just threw something in it just to get it to run and, forgot what I was going to do later on. But actually, hold on. Let me go grab it. It's tore to shit.
Hey, grab my AR-10 while you're out there.
All right.
I'm excited about my AR-10, guys. It'll be my first big boy caliber gun. I mean, I have a Mosin Nagant, but I don't ever shoot it. So this one's going to get a nice scope on it. It's going to be pretty nice. Pretty nice. Oh, man. Maybe we'll see this. Probably got lost. Poor guy. Oh, man. Ooh, buddy.
There she is. Yeah, look at how tore up that deflector is.
Damn.
So she ran like a top, though. I mean, all the way out to 800 with no problems.
So did you get your dope chart done?
I was hoping to get out to 1,000, but I ran out of time. So I got out to 800 though.
That's awesome. Looks good, man.
But it, like I said, man, it worked out nice. I'm very happy with it. So, and again, I'm surprised because I shot my group at 700 yards was 7.4 inches.
Wow.
So I'm very happy with the performance of it. So here's your 308 in all her glory.
Ooh-wee. So do you have a scope, or do you still need to order one?
I think were you gonna go with the EP5?
That was the better one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what's on this one. That's what's on the Revolution. I've got the EP5 on there. So
yeah,
I'll have to order you one.
What's the SP5?
The SH4 is their step down.
And what's the difference?
The glass is a little bit clearer on the EP5, and the EP5's got a 56 millimeter lens versus the 50 on the SH4.
Yeah, I want the EP5 for sure.
I mean, you can see it clears on an AR-15 just barely, but it clears. So
let's try to get one ordered before we come down there because I'd like to get it zeroed and everything while we're down there.
Yeah, we can do that.
When you send the Lahar and the Axon this week, don't forget the other suppressors too.
Yeah, what all do you just want me to send you everything I got?
Yeah, might as well send the Odin, the Sandman, the Hux, and that's it, right? The Lahar.
Odin, Sandman, Hux, Lahar. Yep. Yeah, that's it. I will say it's kind of funny because I got that burn proof gear wrap for the Sandman S, and I just wanted to see it fits on the Lahar L.
Does it?
Yeah, it doesn't quite cover all of it, but I mean it fit just fine. So I'll send that with it too.
Scott just bought one of those chemo hub, or he bought like 4 of those chemo hubs. So I have either Mike's I can borrow, or I could go ahead and buy the one from Scott and just use it.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'll make sure I send the wrenches with the Lahar so you can swap that over and all that.
Okay. I think I'm gonna put that on my 13.7 and run that for class.
Sweet. That'd be awesome.
Your Sandman has a 5.56 end cap, right?
No, it's got 7.62.
Okay, so we're good.
It's got the e-brake on it right now too.
T-Carb, how's it going?
Yeah, I threw the e-brake and the 7.62 end cap on it. So
okay, awesome.
And I did check an alignment rod with that Sandman on your 308, and everything was good there. So we know the rifle's good.
Awesome.
So made sure it checked all that out.
Yeah, if you had a scope already, I'd probably go ahead and have you send it before class because I'd want to go shoot it at Scott's. But
oh yeah,
I'll just wait because it'll be like last year. I got my 13.7 last year when we came down.
Oh, that's right, you did.
So it's been a year that one's been in condition now.
Dang.
I'm Don Reagan's neighbor, old Donnie Boy's neighbor, man. Don's good people. He just was at our pistol class on Saturday.
Nice.
Great time. Man, it was a really good class because we got done about an hour early, so those guys got like an hour of free shooting.
Nice.
When we were all said and done. So it's nice when everybody's decently squared away. I've got it set up to the point where it allows enough time for those who are struggling, if they are, and if not, we get through it. Hey, you got some free time. Enjoy the range for a little bit.
That's awesome, man.
Love you too, awesome, brother. We appreciate the support.
That's awesome. That's really good. I'm hoping you've got the night vision class in March.
Yep.
And then you have anything scheduled for April yet?
No, so that's what I'm going to be working on this week and next week is probably April to, I guess, October schedule.
Okay.
Go ahead and have 3 to 4 classes set up. I had several requests for a shotgun class.
Okay.
So probably going to do pistol fundamentals, rifle fundamentals, like planned night vision intro, and now maybe a shotgun class. More than likely, it will be 2 pistol classes, 1 rifle, and 1 night vision class a month, and then maybe alternate between the night vision, the shotgun, or the rifle and the shotgun, depending on what's wanted.
Right. Nice. When do you know when your first rifle class is going to be?
That will probably be May.
Okay.
So rifle class in May. April, I think I'll do probably another pistol class, and then I think I'm hosting Scott wants to actually do some solely at his place, so have people sign up in his store and
Okay, that would be
kind of
cool.
host it like as a Sweetwater only type of get up too, which would be nice because those people could meet each other and make connections and all that.
That would be awesome.
So far, I've gotten really good feedback on the class, man. I think it's designed to be anything from the easy or the simplest of shooters to the most skilled can take it and still have a good time.
Yep.
Good refresher and just overall fun in that fundamentals part of it. So,
man, that'd be awesome. It would be. That would be awesome.
I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if it'll show up here. No, let me shine a light on this bad boy. Ugh. So, see that now?
Yep. That's awesome.
These are some glow in the dark targets we got from SHOT Show. And I'm trying to find a way to do some stuff like that for the night vision class. So it wouldn't just be like a plain, Jane shoot at paper targets. I'm going to try to make it, kind of fun and everything.
Yeah.
So
I like that. That's cool. Those are awesome.
The downside is they want me to be a dealer and they want a minimum of $1,000 initial purchase.
For the targets?
Yeah. They're like $12 a piece. So that's 100 targets, which means I would have to raise my price by about $20.
Dang.
Which is not bad because right now I'm $125 for a night vision class. Plus, if you got to rent, something, you're going to be out that as well.
Yep.
But the $125 allows me to rent the treehouse from Scott so that they don't lose any money off of that, and I can stay there right after the class is done.
Yep. Gotcha.
So anybody wants to camp on property, obviously they can. They can rent Airbnbs as well if he has them available. But, he doesn't lose any money. We still get an awesome property to host the class on. And, even if we bumped it up to 150 for a night vision class is pretty unheard of. So,
yeah, I was going to say, I've never looked into the night vision classes, so I don't know what that going rate is.
Yeah, so I think most of them I've seen are at least been 400 or more.
Okay. Oh, side note, one thing, try to remember to bring that chronograph when you come up here, because then we can, I got the Strelok app, and that's pretty good. I got the free version as far as ballistics calculator goes. For a free one, it's not bad. The pro version I think is only like $15, so I'll probably end up paying for that before you guys come up. But then we can plug that into your 308 and be, I mean, with the ARC, I had it plugged in with the chrono, and it was like, I think I was a quarter MOA off on every single dope adjustment versus what the app said.
Wow.
So it was very, very close. As long as you plug in good data, you get good data out. So we'll do the same thing for your 308 and be good to go.
Awesome. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, just don't forget that one.
Yeah, we'll have to do like a final Zoom meeting or something before we come down, just to make sure we make a checklist and not forget anything.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe do that like the weekend before.
Yeah, because we need to plan for the night part of it, and
Should we do it 2 weeks before, so that way if anything needs to be ordered, then it has 2 weeks to show up?
Yeah, I'd say at least probably.
Okay.
So
I'm doing that.
what, we need to do that in like 2 weeks then.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, let's shoot for that and make sure we get everything ordered that needs to get ordered.
That works.
Man, that's going to be awesome. So you guys will be down, or we'll be up the last weekend of March, and then we'll be back again the second weekend in April for the NRA.
Yep.
So kicking off the summer right.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good year, buddy. And then we got me and Charles are maybe going to Pew Party in Florida in May.
Nice.
And then we'll have Naughty in October.
Oh man.
Iraq Veteran in October, early October.
Yeah.
And then
did you lock down the weekend for Naughty yet?
Yes, October 27th through the 29th.
Okay.
Actually, 26th through the 29th for us.
Yep, you got it.
We're going to get there Thursday and do like a little VIP, have it to ourselves before we have to like work the whole weekend type of thing.
Yep, I got you there.
So, you guys haven't heard, Naughty After Dark is freaking awesome. It's in Sweetwater, Tennessee. It is the weekend before Halloween. Tickets go on sale here in less than a month, actually. So, actually, no. Maybe a month and a half tops. People who went last year get first dibs at tickets, and those are about to be sent out here in the next couple of weeks. So, we are right on the verge of opening this bad boy up. I'm about to start sending emails out to vendors and stuff this week. So,
sweet. Oh, I'm excited.
A lot of stuff going on.
I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah. If you can make the trip, absolutely make it. It would be definitely rad. Turned out to be an amazing event last year for the first year. I guess we had maybe about 200 to 250 people overall. Some awesome raffles. People walked away with some pretty dang cool stuff. Just great time all around. So, and it's just on a beautiful farm too. So it's not like you're going to an actual gun range. You're going to a private property that is naturally safe and just naturally beautiful. And
yep,
God's great creation.
I was gonna say, I think that's the best part about it is it's kind of a natural range. It's not set up as a range or with that specific purpose. We change it for that reason during the shoot, but oh man,
that's right.
I just got tracking information on the laser.
Ooh.
Projected delivery date March 3rd. So that's next Friday.
And if you guys didn't know, my man Jay here, that laser that is coming in is not a night vision laser. It is a laser engraver that he can now do laser stippling and engraving and all sorts of projects that your heart desires. So the goal is to be, maybe by April 1st, ready to go?
That's the plan. So if it's scheduled to show up that, here in a little bit over a week, give me a week or two to get it set up and ready to rock and roll and all that kind of stuff. So we'll have patterns and pricing and all that here by third week of the month, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. Man, we'd love to have you, but we understand, brother. We will get together one way or another here soon, for sure. Jay, you got anything to end it?
No, man. It's just another time getting back in the groove after being gone for a week is it's a challenge, but we're here.
Little spur of the moment live tonight, guys. We'll try to give you a little bit more notice next time, but we do appreciate you watching. Had several of you guys hang around in here with us, so I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said, be on the lookout. Jay's new laser options available here soon. Lots of new stuff coming out between both of us, and then NRA show, baby. Actually, no, March. I will see you in almost a month right now.
Yep. Just over a month. It's going to be exciting.
Yes, it is, brother. All right. Well, let freedom ring, right?
let freedom ring.
Stay alert, stay alive. We love y'all, and we will see y'all next time.
See ya.